MLK giving his speech. Notice that not necessarily the crowd you would expect, right? Not totally full of all African Americans.
There's a bunch of white people there too.
Yeah, plenty of white people, right? And they're up chanting and cheering, yelling just as loud as African Americans were as well, right? And they were up and they had their hands in the air, they were jumping around, they had signs, kind of a lasting image, kind of something we're going to begin to see as white Americans coming forward to finally help and understand African Americans movement and role. Okay. Before I turn you guys loose, this little project we're going to get started on. We're going to do a little matching activity. You on a sheet of paper, you can do it in your head. But you guys take a second, look at this. You can talk to one another if you want. But left side, we have all the different groups we talked about, other than this one. But that one might be the easiest one for you guys to connect. But then we got what they did, what they're known for on the right. Okay, some of them are very similar, so it's going to be a little trickier. But go ahead, take time. I'll give you guys a couple minutes and we'll talk about it. Coop, look at the screen. Off the ground.
Is 3E?
I think three would be four or
I thought it would be E maybe. Because ground versus board of education.
four or one.
I was thinking five was D.
Five would be D. I think two would be D, and then I think three would be C.
You said two B and then three C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Core is probably B.
Four is not B.
Core.
Core. That's four.
That's
Core
the
is
name
number
of it.
What would it be then?
You just said it would be
Core is four. Is A. Four
yeah,
is
okay.
Is Kinsey sick or something?
I thought she just wanted to come to Mexico.
So then that means E over one.
Yeah.
Thanks for the.
Alright.
I don't know.
You guys think we're all good?
Have everything.
E is 1. So you guys sound it right now.
Okay. NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. What do we think?
E.
We got mostly E's and a D.
I think we all said E.
All E. Brown versus Board of Education, legal challenges to segregation and discrimination. Okay.
Are they going to tell us the answer?
What about SNCC? Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee.
There was a B for that one.
Said B, started by MLK, March on Montgomery and Selma. Okay. Do we have any other ideas on that one? Are we pretty confident it would be?
Wouldn't it be A?
Yeah.
Because
Because
it would be
encouraging youth and students.
Yeah, but I didn't know because it said non-violent, and then I don't know if A.
Well, sit-ins and protests are violent.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be A, and then I think
So we have two.
would 3 be B then?
You don't think one is E?
Yeah, because I think
Okay.
the one that says, hold on. I think American Civil Liberties Union is E. And one is maybe B. That's just a guess though.
Okay.
B?
B. One is B. That's just a guess.
Okay. Let's move on down to the core. What do we think about the Congress of Racial Equality? What do we think? D.
D.
Think that one's D.
Well, I also think 5 is D.
Yeah, I think 5 would be D.
Okay, then 4 would have to be A.
No, and then we
Yeah.
thought, we changed that to 2.
Looks like you guys had 1 at E, you had 2, you had 2 at A, you had 3 at B,
Yes.
But also
so you have
4
C and D left.
But also 4 and A go together. So, is there multiple answers for 1, 2, and A?
No, I don't think there is.
There's not going to be multiple answers for 1. You guys want to see the answer though, or do you want to try to get it?
No, I'll try.
Let's try to get it.
Take it.
We should get anything right.
We'll give you,
Can you write down on the board that
you
what we
want
have
to tell you
said?
what you got right?
No, can you just write down what we said so far on the board?
Yeah.
You can use
Just
pen.
remind me for me.
It's 2 and A.
Can you use
Right on
that?
that.
I don't know how this works.
What do you need, Mr.?
Oh, no! Ah. Oops.
I don't remember this
How
color.
do you work this thing? Here, yeah, you.
You don't know how to work the board and you've been here for quite
So
some
you
time.
swipe the side, there's gonna be a little arrow that pops up.
Okay, hey, you don't gotta speak to him like he's.
Stupid. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, whatever you draw it up there. Whatever you guys had so far.
2 and A. 2 and A.
I don't remember what was on the answer.
Yeah.
You had 1 in E. But, so if you guys all agree, yes. You had 3 in B. So if you 4, 5,
I think 3 would be C. I think 3 would be C though.
Okay.
Let's see.
Test segregation laws in the South and desegregate interstate buses. Note for the Freedom Rides.
That might be Congress though. Could it be?
That's what I was thinking, maybe 4. Yeah, that'd be 4. Yeah, it's 4C.
This is
4C.
You can't see that, but hold on.
Which means we're gonna have 5D.
yeah.
Alright. We confident in this?
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
Should someone write this down so we
Chelsea's gonna write it down to make sure we. 1E, 2A, 3B, 4C, 5D. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
dun. 1E,
Yeah.
2A, 3B, 4C, 5D. Pretty good.
Took us a minute, but we got there.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Took you a minute, but you did get there. So it matters. Process of elimination. Alright,
Bottle?
introducing. Yes, actually, we can do the spottle, but let me introduce what we're gonna do. Then we do spottle, and we'll get back to work, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. You guys remembered our New Deal, FDR project presentations we did last quarter? We're gonna do very similar, if not the same thing, both influential members of the civil rights movement. Yes, I mean, you guys can use the names that are on here. If you have someone else online you want to look up and use, more than welcome to. You guys can choose one other partner or work by yourself. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Ruby Bridges.
You're just going to choose the one person. You're talking about who it is or who they are. If you choose someone like MLK, you're not just going to tell me Martin Luther King Jr. was a civil rights activist. Tell me about MLK. Where did he come from? How did he come up? How has he become the civil rights activist that everyone knows? What was their impact on the civil rights movement? what exactly did they do? What exactly did they do for the civil rights movement? What exactly did they do for African Americans? And why do we remember them? Right, pretty much similar question, but what are you learning in schools today that makes you remember these people? And if you're not, what drew you to them to have to talk about it or research them, okay? What makes them worth remembering? We're going to leave this up. I'm not putting a hold on anybody, right? But try to talk to one another, choose different ideas. Last class we had a pretty diverse group. But, right, each of you could definitely choose one of these people and be different than everybody else.
Okay.
I want Rosa Parks.
Oh, okay.
I told you I'm not having any, just you guys talk to one another.
Can I use a whiteboard marker so we know who has to do it?
Yeah, sure. Now, may I have a
Yeah, okay, please.
I think you're good.
You do
I
one.
was just in the middle of saying it. Perfect. Yep. 3 if you can run at a time, who's got what?
Okay, yeah.
Like I said,
I know.
You want to
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, say
Rosa Parks.
there you are.
Good. I call Rosa Parks. Right now. That already. And.
I'll take a picture of this one. But here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be in a PowerPoint, Google slide, whatever you're most comfortable with. So once you pick your person, go ahead and write it down. And then
Are you not still doing it?
No, well, kinda.
Me and Chelsea are working together.
Excuse me.
Why can't you go harder? You did good last one. Alright, that's
That's how you
fine.
want your name, right?
No.
Chelsea, it's fine. I'll work on myself.
What?
I'll work on myself.
We can work together if you want.
Alright, but me and Chelsea are partners.
But you have to get a person though.
What do you mean?
What me and Ashley's doing, we're like splitting our slides.
What do you want?
Like I do some first, like she does some mine. It's just easier that way. You should do the Little Rock Nine.
Tony's doing that.
You can do Roy Wilkins.
They do alphabets.
Yeah, you can do.
Could do third grade Marshall.
I gotta find a good template.
Do I have to make one side do one person?
So
Do I have to do one side and do one person?
you're just
There's
choosing
no
one
eraser
person.
allowed.
It'll be more than one slide.
I thought you had to answer.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one person.
I'll try it.
I'm pretty sure they know